Hello there, Starscream back now. I'm doing a review of a minibot. I never do minibots because there's not much to talk about, but this one's probably got more character to it than most of the larger toys that come out. Now, he's a Wave 2 figure. Now, you know, Warpath, Cosmos, all those, they were Wave 2 of the minibots as well. So he's one of them, but funnily enough, he makes his appearance in Season 1 Transformer episode. I think it was the last of Season 1, and it's Prime Problem. And he's at the end there, Megatron with Starscream's running off and they drop Spike. And Prime can't fly, obviously. Well, he can when he's wearing a jetpack. But no, he flies in Season 1, doesn't he? Yeah, they all fly for some reason. In Season 2 they forgot. Don't ask me why. You know, they just want... You know, we used to be able to do something that the Decepticons can do. What is it? No, I can't remember. Never mind. So yeah, he's introduced in Season 1 cartoon, even though he's a second season character. Makes sense? No, he's a second wave character, isn't he? Really, like the others. But he's the only one to appear in Season 1. I don't understand why. I mean, his character's already established. He calls Powerglide, he comes flying in, takes Spike. So, I mean, I'd be shocked at the end of Season 1 going, who the hell's that then? I mean, it's like introducing Hot Rod at the end of Season 2, isn't it? I mean, who the hell's he then? But never mind. Okay, the character of Powerglide. He's a big-headed extrovert. Now, the reason I think he's such a big head is because he's one of the few Autobots that can actually fly, and he does really brag about that fact. Most of the others are stuck being vehicles. This guy can fly, so it would give you an air of superiority, wouldn't it? But there you go. He transformed into a rather large, well, it looks like a cargo plane to me. That's all I can establish it as being, but, I mean, considering the size it's supposed to be as a jet to what it is as a robot, it makes absolutely no sense. But then again, we're not splitting hairs over this, are we? Because Soundwave, Megatron, the difference between the size, so we just... Look, if you're going to start asking questions like that, then you're going to want to know where Prime's trailer's gone, aren't you? And then it's not going to end. So, let's just stay with the fact he transforms into a big plane, but he's a little robot. Now, he's responsible for a few episodes. He's quite prominent in this, as I said, it's a show-off. But he's got this really, really bad episode. It rivals Carnage in C minor, and that's the Girl Who Loved Powerglide. Now, this episode is absolutely atrocious. It was bad when I was a kid, it's worse now I'm older. And there's something that got past the censors for this episode. I don't know if anybody's clocked it, you probably have. I'm just going to play it for you.
I feel like an absolute bloody fool. This is just...
Yes, you did hear that correctly. I'm going to play it once more.
I feel like an absolute bloody fool. This is... I feel like an absolute bloody fool.
He's not talking about me, by the way. It sounds like he's talking about me. But no, he's actually sworn in a Transformers cartoon. How the hell did they get past the censors with that? You know? You can understand they're watching the cartoon and going, I feel like a bloody fool. Eh? Where'd that come from? I mean, I thought it was hilarious as a kid. But then the rest of the episode ruined it. He manages to outfly all three of the latest Seeker jets, which is Dirge, Ramjet and Thrust. He manages to outmaneuver them all, which is an amazing feat for a cargo plane. And then this girl falls for him. Now, I don't know what's going on with that. What the hell does she see in Powerglide? I mean, look, doesn't even have a frigging mouth, does he? Look. What? Who wrote that one? They must have been tripping. That's all I can guess. They were tripping when they wrote that episode. That's the only explanation for what goes on in that one. God, I don't know. That was... ugh. He appears in quite a few more. He's not in the movie. He doesn't die. He actually appears as a background character in Season 3 a couple of times. Don't think he speaks at all. And he just sort of vanishes. And that's it. But yeah, it's not a bad character. I kind of liked him, I said. But... let's take a look at the little toy before I talk about the next one I want to talk about, which is still Powerglide. Yes. It's not a bad toy, is it, look? I mean, all fairness, the minibots were great. They were a good way of getting parents to be able to afford Transformers for their kids. You always wanted the bigger ones, but if your parents didn't have tons of money, you know, just laying around to buy your plastic toys, you're going to get a little one, aren't you? And he's alright, actually. He's one of the better ones. Quite poseable. Head turns, that's part of the transformation. His arms are quite good. All in all, not a bad minibot. They've done a recoloured grey variant of it. Now, this is a Decepticon, if I recall. It's got a blue face. I think he's got a name as regards character. I don't know. Can't remember the name, actually. It's exactly the same toy, isn't it? It's just different colours. Now, this brings me on to the latest one that he used, the Powerglide. Now, using the namesake here, and this is the Ultra Powerglide or Universe Powerglide, and it's this chap. Now, alright, granted, there's similarities in the head, isn't there? But the actual transformer, I think, is abysmal. Now, my biggest gripe with this thing, look at the huge things he's got here. The hell is that? I mean, it likes to make stupid noises and stuff. You move his head around. Yeah, that's... Yeah? No? Lights up? Marvellous, right. As I said, the head moulding is very similar, and it does pay homage to the original character. But if you move his arm, look, it's supposed to click in here, hold his arm, you know, to give him a shoulder. The bloody thing just keeps wobbling around. It will not stay. You've only got to breathe on it, and his arm becomes off. Look at that. It's ridiculous. I don't know where they got this design from. It is ridiculous. It's a tiny little clip there. It's supposed to take all that weight and hold it. No way. And he's got these daft little legs, look. He looks really, really disfigured and horrible, doesn't he? He really needs some help, this chap. I don't know what they were thinking. I think he's overpriced as well. I brought him. So, look. I can't moan about something I've brought, can I suppose, because nobody made me buy it. But there you go. I can criticise the toy, though, if I want. Because I've got a lot of them, so I think I know somewhat about them. And he's not a good one, alright? But yeah. Get the Generation one if you haven't got it. But you all know the character of him, so there we go. But, hey-ho. That's just a quick rundown of Powerglide. I don't want to do a short review. I'll try and keep them more simplistically short. Not ramble on about characters too much, unless I think it's a bit more scope to talk about. But yeah, not a bad character, and not a bad toy for a mini-bot. Alright, so that's me. That's Starscream. Just a little quick look at Powerglide. And I'll say take care, and see you out there.
Must be some reason why the Decepticons tried to nab him.